Joining us now with more on the police recommendations to indict Prime Minister Netanyahu in Case 4000 or the Bezek probe is Naphtali Bensimon, a journalist and member of the Likud party. Naphtali, thank you so much for coming back in again today.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so first of all, what are your initial reactions to the indictment recommendations from the police?
Well, after 3 years of a nightmare for the Prime Minister and his family, for the Israeli democracy, we are still in a new chapter of the allegations against the Prime Minister. We started with 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, now 4,000. And it's a very sad day. It's a very sad day for me, for the Prime Minister and his family, for the Israeli democracy. And it seems to me that it's not only a question of the allegations, it's a question of the timing. We are under a very fragile coalition and kind of allegations now in this timing. And I have to mention another dimension of the timing. It's the first night of Hanukkah, the first candle. Nobody is thinking about feelings, about emotions, about something else. Then we must now put everything on the table. So I think it becomes more and more hard feeling about personal agendas from the police or from the chief of the police against the Prime Minister.
But again, that being said, let's assume that even if that were true, that the police have some sort of vendetta against the Prime Minister and they were pursuing these allegations against him because of that. First of all, the timing of the end of an investigation in 3 years, that's actually relatively short for a massive investigation like this. And further, Attorney General Mandelblit said that, as you said, I mean, you can say that this timing is political, but Mandelblit isn't going to make any sort of ruling until at least mid to late 2019 on these.
We are in the long process, already 3 years, and Mandelblit will decide, and it will take another year. But there is a feeling that we can maybe step down the Prime Minister by these allegations. Mm-hmm. We will replace the Prime Minister only by democratic votes. And anyone who thinks that we can change the system here and make it by personal vendetta or something else, so it will not happen. But having said that, look, we are in the law state. We are not against not the police, not the judicial system. We have a huge respect in the Likud party for those establishments. But it seems to me that something in the air is smelling very bad.
All right, so my final question actually, which kind of comes off of that feeling, is that, will confidence in the government or in the police be shaken by this either way? Because if Netanyahu, let's say Netanyahu is actually indicted, then confidence in the government will decrease.
Yes.
And if it's found that this is a police kind of vendetta against the government, then that also will reduce confidence in the government. So is this a lose-lose situation?
Already for Netanyahu, for the Likud party,
for the country. For the country,
of course, it's a lose-lose situation. We are thinking that we are living in an island, that we are the only one in this world. We are challenging so many. The Prime Minister is he's facing so many international challenges, domestic challenge, security challenges, and we have to think that we need to wait. We need to wait. We need to breathe, and we need to leave this prosecution to be to the end, and then we will know for sure the facts. What happened with 1,000, 2,000, and 4,000 case.
All right. Well, at the very least, I would like to hope that this is not some sort of vendetta, because I'd like to have some sort of confidence in the police's probes, regardless of what they find out in the end. And I hope, again, for the government, for the sake of this country, that maybe nothing will be found, and that will be all.
Let me tell you just one short thing. We are from here. I'm going to the for lighting the first candle with the Prime Minister, and I can tell you that many people will be there to support him and his family. and to tell him that if if the people would like to replace him, it will be only on the poll station, at the vote station.
All right. Well, as I said, I'd like to hope that the police are professional and not acting out of any sort of vendetta. Naphtali Bensimon,
I hope so.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.